What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. I'm really excited about this video right here because I'm very excited for this upcoming new year, 2020. I have a lot of big goals that I want to achieve this year. I really think that this is a brand new decade, a brand new year for all of us to start building the path to achieve our dreams and do what we want to do and really just take control of our lives this year. So I want to get started with a couple of my goals for 2020. So that way, I think this video is more maybe just for myself. So I can look back at the end of this upcoming year and say, wow, like those were my goals then, or that's what I was thinking back then. And hopefully be able to say, I completely eclipsed all of those. I killed all those goals. I did that pretty easily. And I want to be able to look at least all of these goals and say, I at least tried, I at least put my best foot forward towards achieving all of these goals. Now, before I get into the goals in this video, I would just love to thank every single person who has subscribed to this channel, who's watched any of the videos, and has even taken the time out of their day to watch any of my videos. I'm very, very thankful for that. I appreciate all you guys very much who have watched and subscribed. If you're watching this video, go ahead and leave me a like. Comment down below maybe a goal of yours in 2020 and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the goals for 2020. Now, I think it's important to have some context before we get into the goals. So I am an 18-year-old from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm pretty much self-employed now. I run my own business from home, and I'm going to be a realtor starting at the top of 2020. So that's a little bit of background information from me. So if these numbers sound like, oh, these numbers ain't shit, well, it's probably because, I'm 18. Like, this is my first full year of being out of school. I'm not 35. I haven't been working for years and years and years. This is just a fresh start for me. These numbers and these goals are something that I want to achieve, and I believe I will achieve in this new year. I need water. So let's get started with, obviously, in 2020, all that I could really ask for is just for the health and the safety of myself and my loved ones, my family, my friends. I hope everybody has a healthy 2020, safe 2020, and everybody is fortunate enough to still be with us and enjoy their lives. That's just the bare minimum. Like, that is just what any of us should just ever hope for. So in 2019, this year, my business that I run from home, buying and selling stuff, selling my own retail product, I'm going to do $45,000 this year of gross business, So that's not necessarily take-home profit in my pockets. I still got to reinvest in a product, pay for shipping, pay taxes, all that good stuff. But I think this was a good year for me, considering in 2018, the year before this year, I did $8,000 in business. So I went from 8 to 45 this year. So in 2020, my first full year being out of school and focusing on business, I want to do $100,000 in gross business in 2020. So I 5 times my business from 18 to 19. 19 to 20, I would like to about 2.5 times my business. Eventually you're going to hit a plateau to where you can't just keep, 5 times it every single year. But this year, if I could do $100,000 gross in business, I will feel very, very confident and comfortable and really putting my best foot forward towards having a great career in business. So I want to do $100,000 in gross business this year. And another financial goal of mine, I think I only have 2 financial goals, I think. It's going to be the $100,000 gross business. And as a brand new realtor, I'm a rookie. I'm a beginner. I haven't done a single deal in my entire life. I know a little bit about real estate, but I'm brand new and I'm fresh. This might be one of the easiest goals for me to achieve, I think, but I would just like to make $10,000 this year and net commissions after taxes, after everything, $10,000 this year working as an agent, buying and helping people buy and sell homes and doing lease deals and stuff like that. I am going to be part-time. You know, I have my business and I do go to school, but I would love to do $10,000 this year as an agent. I would feel very proud of myself doing that, even though I could see myself probably doing $20,000, $25,000 worth of stuff in my first year. So on that $100,000 gross business and the $10,000 from real estate sales, that might be take home, $40,000 for the year. And I think at 18, 19 years old this next year, I'll be turning 19 in April. I think that's very good. I'd be very proud of myself being basically self-employed, working on my own and making that much money my first year. I think if I can do this at 18, 19, I think by the time I'm 27, 28, I'll be able to make, well into the six figures and really set myself up for a good life, a life that I can be happy, successful, help out other people, achieve all the dreams and do all the things that I want to do. So it's just kind of like a little stepping stool, slowly climbing. When I was in high school, I was doing these little $8,000 a year, make couple $100 here and there doing business. But now I really want to take it very seriously, make a couple thousands every year doing it. So my next goal isn't financial, but it does have to do with my business. So eBay is my main selling platform, okay? So on eBay, there's a little thing that shows you your past 60-day activity. So it's how many sales and how much money you've done in the past 2 months on your account. I would love for by the end of 2020, my eBay recent solds to be 1,250 for the 60 days. So that would be selling about 625 items a month on eBay. Right now, my account is at 750 recent solds. So I'm selling about 375 a month right now. I would love to get that up, like I said, to about 625 by the end of 2020. I would also love for me to have 1,000 active listings on eBay. So like I'm gonna make eBay videos in the future and selling videos. I mean, it's just the truth. The more listings you have, the more likely you are to get sales. The more hooks you have in the water, the more fish you can catch. Okay, if you have 5 listings on eBay, you might go a week without selling anything. And once you sell your listings, then you're out of business, basically. Right now I have 475 listings on eBay. I want to get that to 1,000 by the end of 2020. So I want to more than double my eBay listings right now by the end of 2020. So if by the end of 2020, I had the 1,250 recent solds on eBay and 1,000 active listings, I really think that would put myself in a good position to be getting multiple sales, like 20 sales every single day on eBay with that many listings, that many eyes on my page. That's my goal for 2020 on eBay. Now, I'm sure all you guys are very familiar with Amazon.com, okay? It's the absolute biggest buying and selling website in the world right now. It's more like one of the most expensive stocks in the world. I think the stock's at about $2,000 a share right now. It's a big deal. And I saw a recent website, like online survey or something that said Amazon controls like 60-something% of online e-commerce, while eBay is only like 15%. So if my business is mainly eBay, if I could get into Amazon in 2020, I really think I could double my business. And so that leads me into 2020. I just simply want to start selling all my product on Amazon, and I want to have my own website to send people to look at my products, buy, all that good stuff. No hard numbers on any of those platforms because I will be brand new to them. I just simply want to get on Amazon and have my own site in 2020 with all my products and everything for people to shop and browse. All right, so I'm going to switch gears here now. I feel like that's half my life, half my goals. Business, real estate, making money, the tangible business part of it. The other half is going to be creating online content like I am right now here on YouTube, okay? I have always wanted to do it my entire life. I've never taken it that seriously. I've never gotten really consistent. So my goal for 2020 is to simply post right here on this YouTube channel at least once a week. Minimum, at least once a week. So 52 videos in 2020 at the minimum. You know, I'd really love to start posting 3 or 4 times a week and really start building a following on here and, you know, getting into it and making great videos for you guys and giving you guys some insight of my life and my journey from the dirt, like right now where I'm saying stupid shit like, oh, I want to just sell some stuff on eBay, to eventually, you know, my end goal of being a CEO and, you know, being able to completely run my own life, be financially free, and help out other people. So this is the chapter 1 in 2020. I simply want to get consistent on YouTube, post a video once a week. And I think I wrote that I want to get 500 subscribers by the end of 2020. So that's about 2 subscribers a day average. I think that would be great. If I could have 500 subs by the end of 2020, I think that would really, you know, be a decent little nest of people watching my videos and pushing my content out there. So I already kind of achieved a very good goal of mine in 2019, and that was starting a weekly podcast and a podcast network. So this past year, I helped co-found a podcasting network called Strive Network. We currently have 4 podcasts on the network that post every week. I am on 2 of the shows, the No Limits podcast I do with one of my friends, and Cover the Line podcast I do with another one of my friends. We do it every week. We've been doing it now for about 3 months. So in 2020, I simply just want to continue to do those podcasts every week, stay consistent, you know, build a little bit of a following on those podcasts. I think by the end of 2020, if we could get 100 people listening to that podcast every week, I would be very proud and very honored to have that. I think it's very likely, it's very tangible to have that goal and do that. I would love to have 100 people listen to my 2 podcasts every week. By then, we'll be, you know, 70, 80 episodes in by the end of 2020. I think that's a great back catalog of content for people to go and listen to. That's my goal for the podcast I currently have. All right. I'm very sorry about my eyes being red and like watery and stuff. I just had like a goddamn, like something stuck in my throat, man. That was no fun. That was terrible. I want to, in 2020, start a daily podcast that I'm going to do probably a 8 to 12 minutes, quick little hit on like one topic, 5 days a week, a podcast, video it, put it up here on this YouTube channel 5 days a week, just talk about something every day, you know, gain a little bit of consistency and traction. I think that'd be really fun. I want to do that, and I'm going to do that here in 2020. I don't know what it's going to be called or exactly what I'm going to do yet, but it will be happening probably in January. My last goal when it comes to podcasting is I simply want to get my podcast network up to 500 subscribers on YouTube as well. I think we have like 6 right now, you know, so if I could get our podcasting network to 500 subscribers by the end of 2020, I think that would be very good, and it would be very cool to have that many people engaged with our podcast and following us and consuming our content through the podcasting network. Now, here is 2 kind of like other category, different types of goals of mine. It's not really a goal, but it's just something I want to do. I want to get a brand new record player. You know, as you guys can probably see in the background, I love music. I love hip hop music. And I currently have about 50 records. And I have a record player now, but it's kind of like the needle's kind of broke and the arm is flimsy as hell. And so I really want to buy like a really, really dope, like $400 record player that like you can even adjust the sound levels of your music, turn up bass, you know, turn up treble, all those different types of cool things. I really want to get a beefed out record player, get back into collecting records. I haven't bought very many at all this year, but I really, really have some records that I want to get. I want to get back into collecting hard and listening to my vinyl music. And I want to finish my associate's degree at the college I do go to. I'm just going to go and get an associate's degree for now. I think I would be the first person in my family, in my immediate family, my parents and my grandparents, to, get a college degree. I'm just going to get an associate's degree through throughout 2020. I'm doing a lot online, but still, I think it's something to be proud of. And I'm going to focus on my business and creating content. But I do want to finish my associate's degree by the end of 2020. Now, these are going to be a couple of financial goals again that I want to not hit, but be in the position to do. I want to be in a good position to acquire my very, very first rental property. I'm out here in San Antonio, Texas. I want to, eyeball a place from $80,000 to $110,000 for a rental property. Put down 20%, so put up $16,000 to $25,000 by the end of this year. Maybe not do it by the end of the year because the credit and the provable income, but I do want to be in the position to where I can do it. I want to be actively thinking about it. Like, okay, I can make this move now. That's something that I want to be able to do by the end of 2020. I also want to get a credit card. I don't have a credit card at all right now. I am only 18, but I want to get a really good cashback credit card to probably use to help operate my business. If I could get a 2% cashback card, that's really going to add up for me. That could pay for a lot of extra expenses when I go out and source for products and all that stuff. So I want to get a really good cashback credit card that's going to help me build my credit to where I can, buy rental properties and go out and take out loans for all the things that I want to do and be able to leverage other people's money instead of my own. The younger that I can get good credit, the better off I will be. And this is just to wrap it up. This is my final goal of 2020. I want to be more financially free by the end of 2020. I want to be able to, really live my own life. I want to be a consistent content creator online. I want to be making videos for you guys, giving you guys some insight, making you guys laugh, making everybody's days better, their lives better. I want to get better at this. Like, I suck shit right now. Like, I want to have just making videos weekly, podcast weekly, and really build a following, meet a lot of you guys, help out a lot of you guys, have you guys help me, like I need help. I would love for you guys to, comment down below what you thought about this video. I want to be financially free, consistent content creator, and most importantly, just happy, alive. And I'm very, very thankful that you watched this video. These are my goals in 2020. I am ambitious, to say the least. I don't want to settle. I want to do what I want to start this decade off the right way, because I truly believe that this decade right here is going to be the decade that I will make my life. Period. Like, I'm going to be 28 by the end of this decade. I want to have, that financial freedom. I want to be in a very good position to do the things that I love to do, have a big business by then, really be making good moves, helping out everybody in my family, and living on my own 2 feet. You heard? And so that's it. I can't even speak. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below a couple of your 2020 goals. I would love to see them. Until next time, guys, if you liked the video, like the video. If you thought this video was trash, comment down below. That's fine. Subscribe if you like. I'll see you guys again very soon in 2020 with another video. This is my last video of 2019. Enjoy yourselves, guys. I'll see you again next time. Peace.